Hello? Oh, here we go. No, yeah, I'm back. I am officially starting the stream right now. Welcome to the stream, everyone who is watching, or who will be watching in the VOD. What's going on? Yeah? Okay.
Where is it?
Okay, so this should be better if I increase my volume. Go, volume increase. Don't know if I need the music to be a bit louder. Maybe. That's only for the intermissions. I, of course, won't be having it playing during the game itself, because the game, I'm pretty sure, has like narrated audio. Okay. Oh, Poppy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I'm about to start the game. Let's quiet down the... That's really nice intro. Instantly get put in.
Oh, you're instantly put in.
No, yeah, like there's not a, it's not like a menu.
Damn. Okay.
Oh,
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you,
dude, this is actually insane.
and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Alright. Yeah, it just instantly starts. You just instantly get put into the game. Oh, wow. I really like how it's made.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Half of the rooms. It seems like a lot of rooms. Also, that house really reminds me of, like, the Hell Neighbor house. How it's, like, all stacked up on each other. Oh, look, it's like a mini version of it. Can I open it? Oh, I
Inside the
can't.
mailbox were bills from
Oh, it's a
7 years
mailbox.
ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
A lot of newspapers.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh, okay, so I'm guessing for the other guy. No, it's just using...
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd
It seems
know.
like half my controls are just
Or
zoom.
she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Wait, where do I go? Do I go up or down? The entrance. Is that the right way? Maybe we see on the path. Yeah, the path seems to lead me the right way.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Hoof print? There's like boards or shit. It could have gone down there. Oh, that's a deer. I was about to say, what the hell?
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Damn, I wonder what those questions are. He like 100%
The house was exactly
belongs
like
to
I
the
remembered
neighbor.
it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
His daughter. They got a whole ass. Wait, they have a whole ass tree going through the house.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Yeah, I bet.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Honestly, no shit. I probably would be afraid as well. Let's just enter through here. No. Oh, let's choose the ramp. Let's fuck with them.
Oh. The fuck is this?
I have a key.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Oh. Yeah, great. Nothing? What am I... Hold on, am I supposed to push?
Looking in, I felt like
Is
the
this like
house
a
had somehow
Dexter
been
inner
waiting for me.
monologue?
I don't know. Like, I control everything. Like, her pulling that shit up, I gotta, like, push my mouse up as well. Do you see the house? Look at the house. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me get this
Bro,
one.
what the fuck? It's like the fucking Hello Neighbor house.
That's what I said. Hold on, wait. Go to Discord. Go to Discord and look at my camera. Look at my camera thing.
Oh,
So,
I'm looking at
the
I'm
stream.
looking at your stream.
No. Yeah, but the stream is delayed. Look at the camera because it's not delayed. There's no delay on it.
Yeah, but it's low FPS.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Right. Oh, okay. I guess I'm supposed to go through the dog
Crawling
door.
through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Yeah, no shit. Once again. The fact that she can do it at 17 is insane to me. Like the...
But,
For the first time in
she got that
years.
athlete's body.
Yes. For the first time in years. Okay.
I felt like I was home.
Yes. Greetings, alcohol. Why is there so much tuna? What the fuck?
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Like how
Chinese
only one
place?
restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Honestly, that's not that bad. Chinese is pretty good.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Yeah,
Nothing in the
salmon.
house looked
Not
abnormal.
tuna.
There was just too much of
Like
it.
tuna
Like a
though.
smile with too many teeth. A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Last night? Okay. Explain this door, please. What the hell? Like, what type of secret is getting hidden behind this, dude?
Maybe they locked something inside.
They got the special, like, seal, so there's, like, no fucking air. They got it locked through. It's like a... They literally have, like, protection for the, like, little eye thing.
Edie told me once that every Finch
It's like a
who ever
small
lived
library.
is buried somewhere in the library.
Oh, so this is a burial. Is that it? Okay, well that's great. That's a cemetery behind the door. The boss.
I've been told my mic sounds like shit, but in your stream it sounds fine.
I had to spin that.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music
Spin my
box for
mouse.
Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Barbara Finch. See that big guy right there? He reminds me of someone. I can't remember.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
The basement. There's.
I have my my camera on.
Yeah, I see it on the bottom left. Like
The
they
table
don't
was
see it
still
on
wrecked
stream,
from
but
the
I see
night
it.
we
for
left.
sure. Okay. I don't know yet.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the
Like
furniture.
you can see exactly where I'm looking on my screen.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah, this had Eddie. Okay. Eddie with that wheelchair.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Oh, great grandma Edie, not Eddie. I mean, fine, I guess. I know a weird name. Edie. Yeah, I'm gonna probably stop. I should stop thinking about that. That's just gonna fucking give me an aneurysm.
Is your background a green screen?
No.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
So do you just like turn off your background or something?
Yeah, I can do that. I just like leave it. It just makes it so.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Is this his room?
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
This place is kind of fucking sick though. Got the sharks and everything.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Secret passages? Can we open this? Oh, we can. So that's what the key was for.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh. So
now it was time
is
to
a
find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Okay. That's kind of crazy.
Reading
Get
this,
crawled on.
maybe it sounds like I had a plan. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Oh, no, yes. It's probably her.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Is this her room?
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Oh, it's saving.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
I think that's there in the sink. Alright. Some dissection, I guess, going on over here. Oh, Molly Finch. Is that her?
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked
it's a
around
flashback.
for something to eat.
It's you dying. That's insane.
Hey, don't.
Hamster?
Don't.
The gerbil.
She
The
did.
gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Okay. Just ate that shit. Crazy. She gonna eat the
My
pumpkin
Halloween
thing?
candy was all gone.
That's a jar. Okay. Can I eat the fish? Is that what's going on next? I thought about it.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
She did. Yeah, don't eat Christopher. He's gonna eat you back.
How is he still alive?
What do you mean?
Like, if that's a flashback, how is he still alive?
It's a flashback. This dude. It's a flashback. You see, we're like in the past.
So time travel.
I guess it's more like, you know, going back into your memories. She's just remembering him.
I ate a lot of things that night.
No, that's not
Why is she so
real.
small?
They're not real. She's just eating styrofoam.
I kept eating and eating.
There's no way. Oh
Is
no.
that a mistletoe?
Yes, she ate the fucking mistletoe, like the styrofoam balls. And then, oh
She
my.
makes that toothpaste.
Then I heard
Mistletoes are
chirping outside
fucking...
my window.
Ew.
The thing is, it's not even because it's a
It was a
mistletoe.
barn swallow
It's a
going back to the
decoration,
nest.
which means it's not even
I
real.
reached out for her.
It's styrofoam. Is she gonna go hunting for the bird?
And suddenly, I was a cat.
What in God's green earth?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Yeah, honestly, if I was a cat, or if I was a bird getting chased by a cat,
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
I would probably be scared as well. Am I supposed to be her mother? Her father? What?
She old as shit.
Those. Can you even jump over there? I'm supposed to go over here. No. Hold on, what the fuck? I can go here. There we go. Figured it out.
I jumped and I almost got her.
I'm playing some rain.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up.
Oh, damn.
And suddenly, I was an owl.
And
First, all I
Okay.
heard was the wind.
I don't know.
Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
What did she hear? Where did she hear? I have no idea what I'm
Rabbits.
Rabbits, I think, yes, rabbits. Where are they? In the fields? Oh my god.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find
This is
something
some like
bigger.
sadistic shit, I swear.
Bro, what are my frames?
A mama rabbit.
Mama rabbit?
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
You started choking, but couldn't stop.
And suddenly, I was a shark.
A shark?
Okay.
Bro, what is this even about? Yeah, I'm supposed to get into the ocean, I'm guessing. Or
tumbled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
This dude might be happy.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
That's a juicy seal.
Okay.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
You see, I was following until the point where she started transforming into shit. I'm pretty sure I already lost the plot.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Yeah, he's happy. What a bitch.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
You smell people? Excuse me? Bro, I am not even like... Not even 30 minutes of the stream, I'm already got to the point where you're killing people.
I was big, but I moved real quiet. I wanted to stop, but also I didn't. Passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Of course he was in the boat. But what's up with hackers?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
I'm in a toilet now, or you gotta be with the top. Not got leech or something? Oh, am I? tapeworm or something? What
I
the
got
hell?
closer and closer. All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Oh my god. And he immediately leaves, yep.
That was a flashback.
I'm not
for
sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Oh, so I'm Edith. Okay, so that was Molly.
Told you it wasn't her.
That was one sadistic channel, I swear, dude. What the fuck?
I think she died and thought she was becoming those animals.
No, I'm pretty sure.
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
She was dreaming? I don't know.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage. This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was
There's
the one
no
who
way
named
you
it
can see
Molly.
me through
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
Why am I being put up against Platinum 3 players?
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
This dude's already almost won.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Steven, can we go here? No. was interesting for sure.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Louis, he reminds me of that. Damn, the way he looks, like his fucking face reminds me of
Edie
that.
knit me a new
guy,
pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Left 4 Dead 2. Don't remember their names.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Man was a builder.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what is this bathroom?
Bro, what is this? Bro, using a fucking freezeway.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah, I bet it was. It was a pretty shitty one, too. Disgusting.
Yeah, fucking right.
Oh, yes, we can unlock that as well. That's nice. Ooh, wow.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh, wow.
Okay, yeah, this dude's fucking hacking. Okay.
No. We'll mostly be saying, oh, wow. That's all I can say about this. This is some insane shit, dude. Like, I gotta, you know, give her an applause that this is creative as hell.
Bro, why are there so many fucking hackers in this?
I don't know why I always feel like this game just gives me the
I knew
feeling like
Grandpa
I'm about to
Sam
get
had a
chased or
twin.
something.
And that he never talked about him.
To command something.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
It's like
Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
why am I getting like slight motion?
maybe if the wind hadn't picked
As
up,
if I'm on the swing of the line.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Come on, last one.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
I mean, he truly did fly. Not for too long ago.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact
What's
same
up with
thing.
this like family and dying young, dude? What's up with that?
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Wait, did it come from here? Oh yeah, it did.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
No, yeah, but that checks out. Big smoker, I see that too. Come on, just push. Oh yeah, I am. Oh, lever. What are these mechanisms? I think you can make
The passages were a pretty tight fit.
I mean,
They'd obviously
yeah.
been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Do you want to go out here? Probably not. I think I want to go front.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Barbie Street.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Must have been real hard. The comic?
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent. She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Well, I guess I'm fighting it.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Finch rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm
And
getting
Tiff
from you
can
now
eat
is
it.
that you're hurt and confused and
I'm watching
She threw him
Dexter
out.
Original
She
Sin, bro.
kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb,
This
Have you
shit's
seen my other
funny.
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up. But if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Not this one, sorry.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police described the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh!
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out.
That night, she played her part beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Bro, could she move any slower? Holy shit. Oh no.
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
There's quite literally nowhere to go. Anywhere.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance.
Oh, I guess not. Okay. That's just great.
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call
Damn, that's
a
gruesome.
real eerie tale.
Oh, okay, dude. Of course there's a fun. Get this back on the screen quick.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Damn. Ah, god damn. Oh my god. I just threw up for a second there. God, my throat's so sore. Bigfoot. Is that what this thing's supposed to be? Bigfoot? No, yeah, no, like that makes more sense. Let's just go back to the camera.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box. Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Wasn't this Walt's room? Oh.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key. The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait. As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of. My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
So how am I supposed to get out of this? At least to the top floor. Hey, I got it, okay. So you have to see what's down here then. Oh, badass.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Another tetanus shot? Dude, there's an... That is actual, like, thing that she used to threaten her kids with is insane to me. Oh, don't misbehave, or you'll get a tetanus shot, like...
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
I'll be focusing on this real quick.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
So,
Yeah.
I'll be gone for a little bit.
No, yeah.
That's tops.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
This is a fucking nuclear bunker. Yeah.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
He's going deeper? I don't think this is leaving, man. This is a tunnel to outside.
I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
That is like insane. You ended for the first time in 30 years. And the first thing that fucking happens to you is you get hit by a train because you're dumb.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
It's insane to me.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me. Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made, trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real. I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth. And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Yeah, most likely.
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault. Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery. I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night. Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Yeah. Can't even find the body.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
What? Are you fucking kidding me? So she is... Wait, hold on. Is it 2017 right now? What the fuck? That's not like that's like the latest death, 2016. How old is she, dude? Didn't she say she was like 17 or something? Like, fuck?
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
Yeah, no wonder she's fucking giant. 22 months pregnant? Or was it weeks? That might be too generous.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Gregory, it's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like. He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was, he saw it. It sure made him happy. I know how silly it sounds. But I worry about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory, about everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
As a baby? Oh, there's no way. Dude killed himself. What the fuck? Actual, like, street
I
parent.
can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
This guy too?
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, We don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't, until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
This has got to be her. What the fuck is that hairstyle? Looks like a rooster. Working now. Oh, I see.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Sanjay?
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal, but it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle. Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush. I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Why like that? You try, everyone's so nice. You look at fucking Milton. She had it out for her, I swear.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Like that. She sealed all the fucking doors like that. There's the height and even higher. Bro, we're missing. Oh, actually no. I thought we were missing more. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 4 of them.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room, until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Hey, I see the smoke here.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
This guy was on some shit, dude, I swear.
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander. I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that had not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
what the guy with Eric. But the fish, it's still with your mouth. You're doing two different things.
But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery, I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. About starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for Radiant rainbows. He followed the sound of her silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him. He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him. His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down on his head. I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Not what I wanted to do. No. Yeah. This one. Yeah, here it is.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Yawning so much. Holy shit, that's actually so much.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
Damn.
And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you.
About me?
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you.
hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself.
Wait, is she giving birth?
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Bro, what the fuck? Plot of the century.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Giant sparrow. Charlie Dallas. Oh wow. Moment for silence, man. Damn, this game was just wow. Something else. I got the game because it seemed interesting. Like, I didn't look into it at all. I, like, bought it blindly because it looked cool. And I was like, I'm gonna stream this, man. I'm gonna, like, save it for later, and I'm gonna stream it when I have the time. But, wow. My reactions were probably really fucking blank. I'm sorry about that. This is just... It's a work of art. It's really beautiful. Like, even his mother, after giving birth to him, got fucking cooked by life. was scared of any of us, dude. Oh, look, now they're going up. The end. That's really clever. Wow. I will clap, but you guys can't hear that because my mic's picking up. That was just... I have no words. I said what I said. This is just a work of art. That was a real story. I mean, there you have it. Damn, this is one of like the rare games that actually got through to me. Holy shit. I am just amazed. If my model was a bit high quality, you could probably even see the emotion. But it's not. Yeah, it's just kind of like blank. But that's just really. I mean, okay then. I'd say that was the stream. So, thank you to everyone who was nice enough to watch the stream. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching the VOD on the channel later. I don't know when I'm gonna upload the rest of the streams on the YouTube channel. God. But no, yeah. Thank you so much for watching the stream. I appreciate it. The next stream is on Saturday, as it's known. Yeah. Bye bye.